Everyone, welcome back to Jolie Knots. Today we are going to be knotting up some wire and beads and making jewelry for our journals. We can make this jewelry for our journals. We could even make little jewelries like this for stitch markers to dangle off of. You can make it for all kinds of things. You can make this and put it on a necklace if you want. This is just copper wire and any beads that you have excess of, any beads that have come off of, you know, broken necklaces or anything like that, necklaces or bracelets, and also some copper wire that I'll tell you a little bit more about as we go through the process. But that is it. I think I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm not sure I like that little humpity dump there. But the idea is that you're making jewelry and your journal itself is going to get to wear jewelry rather than it just hanging off of something or as hardware. It gets to wear its own jewelry. What you're going to need is pretty basic. So if you're into any kind of jewelry making at all, you should have everything. I'm going to use a 16 gauge wire and a 24 gauge wire. Anything close to it will do. If you have an 18 gauge, if you have a 14 gauge, that's totally fine. One's just going to be thicker, maybe a little bit more dainty. The other one's going to be a little bit more bulkier. You can use all the way down to like a 30 gauge wire with this little one, which I probably actually should use smaller, but we'll go ahead with the 24. Any bits and beads that you have, all of like your little leftover pieces. I've got like a slew of them that just didn't get put away. Maybe it was off of broken jewelry from my daughter. Little things like that. And also, this is just a pretty basic, but maybe a little bit more of an advanced basic. A very basic will probably give you like 3 tools. This is a little bit more advanced. I'll leave the link in the description box, but this will all come in one set. We are gonna make like things like this. Now, I have all these from stuff that I made before that I just didn't do anything with, but I thought it would be really cool to like frame stuff on a journal, even put jewelry on frames, right? Something like that. But I want to wrap all of my extra beads with a shape. So I want to start with a heart so we can make it rather simple. Whoops. So we're not going to use all of these tools. This is just what comes in the set. So we're going to be using probably this one, maybe this one, definitely a cutting one, and then probably the pliers. Well, I guess most of your tools in because there's only 3 left, but they're all really useful. Oh, and actually this one. Now you can do this, we're going to straighten this wire out. You can do this by just going like this. Your hands get dirty when you're working with wire, guys, just so you know, because wire does end up being dirty and it does tarnish. Or you can use this rubber guy and he helps to straighten it out too. And then I'm just gonna cut a piece, I don't know, 6 inches long or so, maybe 5 inches, that looks like. And we're gonna find the middle and then we're just gonna bend it. Just bend it together. And we're gonna get the little point of the bottom. So get your pliers and just squeeze the point. There we go. It's just like squeezed together. And so that way, we can come apart like this. I want to have the little point down at the bottom for a heart. You take your pliers, it can help you to straighten out your wires. And then we're gonna take something like a Sharpie And we're gonna bend the side in to make one hump of the heart all the way down. And then we're gonna take the other side and do the same thing. And just play with it a little bit and get it to be where you want it the same. These can cross a little bit because we're not done yet. A little bit at a time and you'll get it. Okay, and now we have these two crossing and we're just gonna do a little curly Q. So let's turn it a little, make it a little bit shorter. I don't know, like 2 millimeters, a centimeter. And then we're gonna take the little teeny side of our barrel pliers and we're gonna turn that in. So let me show you the small side, and it's gonna go in like that until it touches. And then take your pliers out and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I hope you guys can see this. I'll try and zoom in if the quality is good when I'm editing. And there we go. We have ourselves a little heart. How cute is that? Now I'm gonna take these little guys and I'm gonna take our little wire and we're gonna take off about, maybe, let's go with about 1 foot. Let me move this out of the way and zoom in. So now with our little wire, we're gonna start it out just by wrapping one edge around your frame 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Try and get those close to each other. And then here's where your little pliers come in handy. So you can tap that little edge down and it doesn't snag you. Now this will slide down. Now here's the fun part. We've got our string attached. This is just gonna go around and around and around and around and fun and crazy. And we are just gonna pick up all the little beads that we have in our stash that we just didn't put away or we collected. I think there's probably only gonna be room for 1. Yep, down here. And then we're gonna go around the frame with our small one just twice. So that's once, and we want to stabilize it, and then twice. And this is still not connected yet, so we can just go around there. I should have done that to make it easier. Okay, and now we're gonna find some more beads. So let's get this little cracked one. Like cracked looking one, it's not actually cracked. And let's get this little small crystallized one. And we'll just see how many beads we need to go to like the next side. Do we want to go straight up like that? We just want to fill the inside. So get creative and decide, like, do I want it to go up like this and then come back down? Maybe, but I do need another bead, so Okay. And so now I think I'm going to come through here, through this little side of the heart. And we're going to wrap it twice. Remember? I'm going to start stabilizing those arms while I'm filling the heart up. Now, this is soft copper wire, dead soft copper wire. It is very pliable, so be gentle with it. I know it looks like I'm struggling, but that's because I'm trying to go slow and not like mess it up, I guess you'd say. One. Did I just miss that? Two. Okay. And now I'm going to go back down this way. One. Let's get a pearl. What is this? Let's get that too. Come back down here. Nope. One. Only one fits there. Let's make it be the pearl. Let's put the pearl up there. Okay, let's put the pearl up top, and then we'll wrap our wire again once. Twice. And then get another bead. See if we can size that. Oh, we should put that little tiny one in there. Oh, I have some other little tiny ones in here. I didn't even see them. They're so tiny. One. Could probably do two of those little guys. Two. And now we can put a bigger one. Three. I think I'm gonna do three and then cross it in here so it's strong. To like come back, so it's like a mesh, but you want to wrap it around fully, like all the way. I did a bracelet like this, so you can make something small like this, all the way up to something big like this. And I didn't even make a base for this one. We should do something like this afterwards. All right, let's finish up this one and then let's do something like that. And then I think we could probably fit another little one there. One. Two. gonna wrap it once and wrap it twice and just keep going around. I need my freaking glasses. It is so hard to see this. If you guys wear glasses, don't forget to get them before you start. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Going to do that, and then we're going to bring this through here because we want to make it strong and stabilize it. Try not to get any kinks in your wire because then it makes it weaker. There. There. Did you guys even see that? Oh my gosh, was I even in frame? And then we're gonna go back in. Actually, let's wrap it around this too. Uh-oh, don't lose it. Okay, now I'm gonna bring the tops together. So I'm going to go in one hole. And then come through the other so that I can pin the top of the hearts together and then go back. Come back up. And we are ready for the next place we're going. Where's the next place we're going? No, I think it needs to come down here. So let's feed it through the back. To have it come back up here. And I feel like we need something right there, 1 or 2, and then we can finish it out. Not that big. Is that too yellow? No, that works, I think. No, that's too yellow. What else we got in here? What else we got over here? There we go. Now we can finish it out. Wrap it around twice and then we can cut it off. One. Two. Actually, wrap it around 3 because that's where we're... 3 is the end. End with 3, 2's in between. Okay, and then now we're gonna cut it. Down there. And then use our little pliers to push and not let anybody get poked. And there's our little heart. And now we can put like a jump ring. Let's find something that I've already made. Not that. Oh, maybe this one. Yes, let's do it like that. Okay, let's use this one. Open up this ring. Now you could do this, of course, with any of your deconstructed jewelry. We did that with the dangles. But jewelry also fits in, of course. Jewelry dangles. Duh. Okay. And then look, a dangle. How are we going to put that in a journal? Let me think. Let me think. Okay. Let me teach you how to make one like this that you can use in your journal with all the cute little extra beads that you have no idea what to do with. This is the jewelry that you can make for your junk journals. Okay, so 16 is probably going to be too big. The biggest you're going to want to use is 18. Maybe 20 will be better. Use an 18 or a 20 gauge. So let me go grab that. Okay, so I brought these three over and I found 20 gauge wire. This one is brand new. Now these come in like, you can get these in small, like small little rolls at like Michael's or any craft store. I'm just taking this off because it's got a kink on it and we're not going to be able to get our beads through with the kink, okay? So I'm gonna go about maybe this long, 12 inches or so. Depends on how big you want your piece. We can add to it. It's not a problem. And we can make all kinds of stuff with our scraps. So we're gonna make two pieces like this. Okay. Now we're going to find the middle of our wire and then use the big barrel of our pliers here and we're going to cross them just like that. See? Now we're just going to come right back down the other side. Take that off. And all we're doing is twisting one around the other, one around the other. That's how you're going to get it neatly. And here we have our little starting loop. And then we have four different things coming off here. Now this is going to make a big one like this. But if you want to make a small one, just do two. I'm going to start out small with some pearls. We're just gonna come up here and we're gonna go a little bit nuts and just stick on beads. Okay, let those come down, and then we're gonna go pull one around like that. See how that's connected? Now let's get another bead in here somewhere. Let's do one, two. See, I can't go around that yet because I need to have a bead right here. So we're like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like puzzle piecing it too, just with what will fit and what we like and what we have available. And now I'm gonna wrap this one around twice. One. There we go. Now let's work over here and get some here. And we need one in here. Let's put a pearl. And now we're gonna wrap it around, 1, 2. And so you can do this whichever way you want. If you want to work back and forth, if you want to do a little bit here and a little bit there. What you want to make sure is that you grow it all at the same time so that you don't come like up here and then all of a sudden you have, you know, this wire that's plain and empty and you have to go back and fix. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more beads to this, of course, and see how it comes out. I'll put you on fast forward and then we will see how we can attach them to our journals. So when you're ending it, you're just wrapping the entire, like these 3 are going around the one, and then this one's gonna come down, and that's just because of the direction they were facing in. And then we're gonna snip these and hide those inside there. So this will be the first snip. And then these guys. And then we're just gonna hide them inside. Okay, so I think that what I want to do is move these out of the way and then somehow make this like a closure. Oh, what if I think I like this. Let's take this off. And then all we want to do is turn this whole thing so it's facing the other direction and open that up and put it through here. There we go. And then let's see how we can get a rivet, a gusset, whatever this thing is, in this top corner. Now we have like a front piece of jewelry for our journal. Don't mess up, you're not allowed. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Wait, I have one of these things. Hang on. I know what to do. This thing came with this. And I also have this little hammer and hammering plate. So let's hammer to create the hole. Yes, we did it. We're through. Okay. Now we take one of these guys. Let's use the brass one. Now we're going to take this tool and use this for this. Oh my gosh, it barely worked. It didn't go all the way through. I think it's gonna stay though. It'll definitely stay. Okay, now that's our jewelry, right? Yes. Okay. We need something to attach it. Another jump ring. Okay, a small piece of wire. One side goes up, other side goes up. And then we'll trim them. Oh, let's put a little charm up there. There's some of these pearls that had things on them, I think. Right? Like that one? No, that's too big. Let's open up and just put the little ones. Oh, those don't open. Those are on differently. I see. Okay, that means we're gonna have to take these two. Okay. There it is. Our new piece of jewelry. I feel like something needs to happen with this, but I'll have to think about it first. Thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so you can get notified when new content releases.